Why did dating apps make you feel so lonely? I mean, after all, their very purpose is to counteract that, right? Well, yes. These apps use algorithms, prompts, questions, so that you can feel like you have the best chance at meeting someone that you click with. So what's the problem? This is Officer KD6, or K for short. He's what's known in BaldeRunner as a replicant. Machine-made people. Since the original movie after the replicants went rogue, now they're much more in control and are in a much lower social economic class than normal people.
Fuck off, skin job.
Living as slaves and servants, doing whatever they're told, and if they disobey... Throughout the film, we follow Kay on his quest, through Los Angeles and the outskirts, learning that society has collapsed. The world is now a barren wasteland, uninhabitable by mankind. Kay's journey is not for the faint-hearted, which is why he needs a companion. Someone to be there for him, to love him, and someone to come home to. This person is Joy. If you haven't seen this movie, you might be wondering, how does any of this shit relate to Tinder? We're introduced to Joy near the start of the film, when Kay returns to his apartment after a mission, and we hear her in another room.
Kay? I didn't hear you. You're early.
And at first, you see that Joy is merely just a hologram, a product made by the Wallace Corporation. She's not a real person and is confined to the ceiling of his apartment. To celebrate their quote-unquote anniversary, Kay buys her an emanator, which allows her to become portable. And the longer that you spend with Kay and Joy from this point, the more that their connection starts to feel real. Kay throughout the story goes on a personal mission and learns about his past, which could change his very existence. That he could actually be born from another replicant, and that his memories that were constructed for him could actually be his. When he's back at his apartment, he opens up to Joy about this, and Joy tells him,
The real boy needs a real name. Joe.
Joe then goes to a memory maker to see if these memories are actually his. Once Kay returns from finding this out, he has to do another baseline test and fails. These are usually used to keep replicants in check, and if you do fail, you're killed. His boss luckily gets him out alive, but Kay needs to go on the run. Later on, Joy eventually calls up a prostitute that you meet earlier on in the movie, so that her and Joe can touch and make love. And even though the technology is incredibly advanced, it still reminds you that she isn't the real thing. The next morning, this prostitute puts a tracker into Joe's jacket as she's leaving. When Joe finally decides to go find his answers, in order to keep himself from being tracked down, he places all of Joy's memories into the emanator so Wallace can't use them to find where he's going. But this means Joy can't be saved. If she is destroyed, she's gone forever.
Like a real girl.
Obviously, eventually Joe's tracked down and Joy is destroyed.
I do hope you're satisfied with our product.
I love you.
And the sad thing is, throughout the film, you start to feel like their relationship really is real. And that her death is truly sad, and you feel for Joe in this instance. But then, it gets worse.
You look like a good Joe.
Realizing that she's programmed to call everyone Joe rips any bit of hope out that you had that it was real. And it just takes you back to the fact that Joy is a program, a product, designed to grab money from you, designed to fill that void. The connection isn't real. She has almost unlimited options of different looks, and you can take her anywhere you want. Does any of this sound familiar?